Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel, Digital Playhouse BFG. I'm going to take a quick look at Resident Evil Director's Cut for PS5. You can now buy it. It used to be that you needed one of the higher levels of PS Plus to play this game on PS5, but now you can download it, buy it, and then download it digitally. Let me just go through some of the features here. So, right off the bat, let me address the soundtrack issue, because for those of you who don't know, there were two versions of Director's Cut. Initially, there were two versions. There was the initial release, and then there was the DualShock Edition. So what's the difference? DualShock Edition obviously supports the DualShock controller, but it also had a different soundtrack. I'm not going to go into which soundtrack is better, but if you are worried about whether or not this had the original or the remixed or the redone DualShock version, well, this one contains the original soundtrack. And unfortunately, the game will not let you switch between the two. Would have been cool if you could, because there are fans of the redone DualShock soundtrack, but there's no way to switch between the two. Anyway, let's get started here. Let me do a new game. And guess what? The little cheat is still intact. So if you go to will it do it in all the other ones? No. Okay, I think the cheat only works if you're picking the advanced mode. So if you go to advanced and then hold right on the D-pad for a few seconds, notice how it turned green. That's how you know the cheat is active. What does this do? It doubles all your pickups, including ammo and ink ribbons. But to be honest, you don't really need the ink ribbons, and I'll show you why once we get into the game.
Resident Evil.
So okay, let's get to it. I'm going to pick Jill. And wow, look at how pixelated that looks. So the textures in this game are directly from PlayStation 1 days, okay? They made no attempt to give you higher res textures, but hey, you know, they don't really need to. This is not an HD remaster. If you wanted the HD remaster, you know which game to get. Okay, so we're in the game here. I've skipped over some stuff. As you can see, the game is a blend of higher resolution on the polygons, but still the low res on the textures. So you can see how you got a lot of pixelization on the wall here. There's a lot of graininess, and it's really hard to tell the writing. It's obviously supposed to say stars. On the back of Jill's shirt, and it's just really difficult to discern. You can see the pixelization on the bit mapping. So it's kind of like running this game on an emulator with the resolution cranked up. But again, this is no attempt to be an HD remaster, so you're getting the good old PlayStation 1 textures here. Okay, here's another good view of how the textures look really grainy and splotchy, but the polygons are actually pretty sharp. Okay, so let's go through some of the advanced settings, so to speak. You hit the options button on your PS5 controller, and you get all of these here. We're gonna go backwards here. Let's go to settings first, and visual presets. You have default. So let me go back so you can see what this looks like on default. Pretty much looks like what the PlayStation would have looked like. Do you like scan lines? Pick Retro Classic. And you get scan lines. Normally I like scan lines, but I'm a little mixed on this. It also seems to make the game darker. And then there's modern. Basically, it takes away the scan lines, but still makes the game look darker. I'm not sure what they were going for with that modern preset. Maybe it's supposed to emulate more realistic lighting. But you got to remember, this game was made before dynamic lighting was a thing in video gaming. So, I don't know. To me, it just makes it... To me, the modern just makes the backdrops... just makes the whole game look darker. See, watch. So, there's that. Change it to default. And yeah, things are... It's just brighter. Modern. Default. Yeah, me personally, I'd just leave it on default. I think it looks good right here. All right, we have different aspect ratios. So right now I'm at 4:3. Best fit for 16:9. So in this mode, it's going to fill up the screen as best it can without distorting proportions. So if you're playing on a 16:9 monitor or TV, obviously you're going to get the black bars on the left and right. You can do native resolution, and that really shrinks down the window. There's no stretching there. One-to-one. Makes it look tall and skinny. Four three for 1610. 1610 aspect ratio TVs and monitors aren't they really aren't prevalent anymore. But in case you have one, but if you don't and you pick it, yeah, it stretches it out a little bit. You get the, you get thick Jill basically. Square pixels, and we're back to tall and skinny. And if you want chonky Jill, you want chonky Jill, go to wide zoom stretch, baby, and yeah, and you've got chonky Jill. Not saying it's a bad thing, just saying. Suddenly Jill's got some badonkadonk. Anyway, I'll go back to 4:3 for 16:9. I think this is a nice resolution and aspect ratio. Alright, then there's the rewind thing. Let me get to a spot where this is more easily demonstrated. Anyway, let's get to the demonstration of the rewind technique. I'm pretty sure you all know how it works, but it's always more fun to just demonstrate it. So let's go to this room here, and oh look at the pretty shiny thing. It already has my attention. I must go grab it. Oh no, I'm stuck in a cutscene. Oh, I'm panicking. Oh no, Mr. Zombie, don't, no, not on the first date, Mr. Zombie. Oh, look at that. Go to the sub menu, hit rewind. Well, actually pick where you want to rewind to. So let's rewind all the way here. Rewind to there. Yes, look at that. It's like having a superpower. We can manipulate time here. Now we know what to expect. There's a zombie in the room, so we're going to take him out first. Hi there, Mr. Zombie. Oh. Oh. He sounds rather sexual. And that's how you do this room. Take him out first, then go get your booty. Okay, almost forgot to demonstrate the PS5 port's load and save feature. So if you want to play the game right, you gotta go to these typewriters and save your game. And you have to have an ink ribbon with you. Now, I'm not going to do it, but just showing you how the game was originally designed to be played. But guess what? PS5 port basically has save states. Go to your options button, just go to load and save. And there you go. Okay, you have unlimited saves, and you can save anywhere. You don't have to go to a typewriter, so this is very convenient. So the save states plus the rewind feature, yeah, you got some nice little quality of life improvements. Yeah, a little bit of cheating, so to speak, because these are advantages you did not have in the original. But guess what? You don't have to use them. They're there, but you don't have to use them. You can play this game straight up just like the original. Alrighty then. Hey, thanks for watching. This is pretty much the end of the video. If you liked it, give me a like, give me a subscribe, share the video with your friends. Alrighty. Catch you all next time.